there is what we are saying, Ibara, an organization. Ibara means the Indigenous Barula and Banyara Reparations Agency. We have the Ibustora, that is the indigenous people of Buwekula, Ssingo, and parts of Toro. That is Ibustora now, in abbreviation. So we have a memorandum of understanding this three organizations, Buktarepa, Ibara, and Ibustora, to handle, to see that these injustices historical are addressed. So for us, we are going slowly by slowly. So that what we are saying is coming very soon.
I come with a question in that very line.
Yes.
If territories are claimed,
yes,
where do you think Uganda would be?
What do you mean?
Because Uganda was formed at a certain point in time.
No, when we are claiming
territories that were brought together.
When we are
don't you think other people will come out and claim Bunyoro?
Which other people? From where?
People that lived in where Bunyoro is.
From Rwanda,
before it existed.
From Tanzania, from where?
No, before Bunyoro existed,
yes,
there must have been some people.
Okay.
The Chwezi dynasty, whoever.
I know. Yes.
Because what you're saying is
these territories are being.
Yes. You know, your claims somehow appear to be the same like the claims that are causing the conflict between Ukraine and Russia.
No, this one is different. And moreover, for us, we are handling it
legally. No, you were once part of us, so come back. Probably the handling is different. But Russia says these people were once part of them, so they want them back home. Aren't you doing the same
thing? Now,
you
look here. When we talk of transferring back these territories,
yes,
most likely it is the administration of land and culture, whatever. Because now these people are in Uganda, and then they are paying whatever rent on the land. When they are brought back to Bunyoro, they will no longer pay what?
What does the law of Uganda say about whatever happened after 1900 or before 1900?
What can Uganda say?
What does the Constitution of Uganda say about such actions that were taken after or before 1900?
No, Uganda as a government benefited. It cannot talk much unless you go to court. We have our brothers here, the Batwa, in southern western Uganda. The Batwa. They have been to court to regain their ancestral places, which is the forest reserve, game reserve for so many years, since 1930. The Constitution has approved that just recently now. If it has done that to Batwa, why can't it be done to Bunyoro?
So, you expect a ruling,
yes,
that will see Bulemeezi, Buwekula, Bugerere, Ssingo,
and even Chaka and Mwenge.
And Buruli.
Yes.
You even have some counties around Toro
yes,
side.
Exactly.
Chaka and Mwenge.
Yes.
7 counties. You will see them back to Bunyoro.
In the very near future.
Okay.
Because now, you see, we are not handling this.
to go to something else before we run out of time.
Yes.
You talked of people that are being brought in your area.
Yes.
I almost diverted you on that.
All right.
You said government is bringing so many people right from the 1970s up to now.
Yes.
Do you want to leave her alone on your own as
No, don't we ask. Why is it now they are taking these people to Bunyoro? Why they not take them to Uganda or to Ankole or to where in the all parts of Uganda? Why is it strictly to Bunyoro?
That's why I'm asking again.
That's what we also went to court to ask.
No, that's why I'm asking again.
Yes.
Do you want to leave her alone on your own as Bunyoro?
No, if we don't mean to live alone.
Yes.
There's a difference between living with people and people coming to take your land. They are all people all over the country. They are staying peacefully. But for us, we are seeing a communities from other areas coming in masses and overtaking us in a number.
How are they taking your land?
My dear, I told you this land is on mile. The owners of mile, they are calling themselves absentee landlords, meaning they are nowhere to be seen. The mafias are coming to claim they are the owners or they are the bazukul of the other landlords. And they are getting money from the government. And then after getting money, these people, the government is settling these people permanently. I don't know whether you are getting me.
I'm getting you.
And government to transfer people, it should be okay, but it has to invoke Article 26 of the National Constitution.
What does that article say?
That article is saying the government must acquire the land lawfully. It has to buy the land because government does not own land according to the Constitution. The land is for the people of Uganda as the citizens. And other areas, the swamps, the forest reserve, whatever, the government just is a trustee.
Okay.
Yes, that's what we're complaining, that government is bringing people without invoking Article 26. And now, not only that, after bringing these people in masses, they overtake the Banyoro in number, and then they lose their land right and the political right and the cultural right.
When you say political right, what do you mean?
And if these people are outnumbering you, can you compete politically? You cannot. You will find in Bunyoro it's only where people are coming from southwestern Uganda and are on the floor of parliament.
Are there Banyoro that own land outside Bunyoro? For example, in Buganda, in Kole, in Bugisu?
Yeah, they can own land in Buganda because Buganda has got land, Buganda Land Board. They manage their land themselves. Don't you know that? Yes. One can come on Uganda and get land because the system of how they are managing land, they are managing their land themselves as Buganda under the Buganda Land Board. Have you ever seen any area in Uganda having a land board of the region? Why is it it is in Uganda?
Why don't you have one?
No, it was abolished in 1967 when they were taking out this Nani.
Yes, but the cultural institutions were reinstated in 93.
No, but the land board were not restated. Because the land, yes.
You see, this is what I would, anyway, you will clarify.
Yes.
When the institutions were
Restored.
reinstated, their rights that they had.
We are supposed to be also reinstated.
You get?
But they were not.
No, I think the cultural institutions had rights,
yes,
to start this and start that and start that.
They failed. That's why for us, Bunyoro, we decided to handle this issue using the law. Because the Bunyoro cultural institution has been demanding land from the central government for years and years. There is nothing materializing. That's why you see we decided, no, let us apply the law. And we are going to gain each and everything. Okay.
If you reinstated it, so Bunyoro had a land board sometime.
Yes, it was there.
So when they abolished kingdoms,
it was also.
How come when we had the reinstation of kingdoms, Bunyoro did not reinstate?
That's the question now.
Yes.
These people have been claiming, they have been writing to government.
Because this would be now the body.
Exactly.
This would be the body demanding.
Yes, it would be having the body, but it's weak. For them, they are using these political means. And we are seeing the years and years are going. It's now over 30 years. Meaning it, and the land is being taken over day and night. So for us...
Aren't you blaming the wrong people then?
Which ones?
People are taking our land, other people are taking our land. If there were systems, would anyone easily take the land?
Do you see the problem now we are talking about? The systems, in fact, it is...
I'm talking about
look
the
here,
system within the territory.
The policies which are governing the Uganda were inherited from the injustice from the British government.
Fine.
Now you cannot remove that unless you apply the law. That's why you see this Batwa went to court. The government they took the government to court, and that's what we are doing. We are also taking the government to court.
What if you lose the case?
No, the probabilities are high of winning the case. Because now you see,
the lawyer who told me
yes,
that a case before court has facts and the politics around it.
Are you aware Bugerere went to African Commission and they filed a complaint against the Republic of Uganda? Are you aware very soon we are waiting for the ruling from the African Commission? Now, this is new. And maybe all Ugandans may not know, but that is the fact.
Yeah,
because we saw if the judicial system is being governed by the government of Uganda, then we said let's go to the African Commission. Very many people have tried the African Commission and they have regained their rights. People from Kenya, people from Nigeria and other areas. They used the African Commission to regain their rights. And that's what also they did. We have oil in Bunyoro. We don't know how we are going to benefit from the oil.
I was talking to somebody.
Yes.
Who told me, actually he is a friend.
To you?
From Masindi. I was with him at university.
All right.
He said, this thing of federal, how I wish we had embraced it all over. this oil would now be in my community's hands. It
Now-
was in
now-
our,
now
in our
you-
one-on-one
You
personal
see,
discussions.
the problem.
What do you think?
The problem is federal. There is a difference between federal and the other systems, like what we are opting to, because we cannot. It is a bit hard to change this country to a federalism governance, which is now a republican.
How did it become a Republican?
Yeah,
Was it because everything is started from
that
at
one.
a certain point?
We could ask this the Obote's government, which they moved with the monarchy, whatever, and then we went to a public governance.
Actually, what I'm trying to show you,
Yes.
if we manage to attain the republicanism, how come we can't attain the federalism if we wanted it?
We can, if Ugandans can cooperate all
So
them
what
together.
do you think about this friend of mine's view? That this oil would now be in our hands like this?
Yes, but for us, before we reach that, we want the court to declare the shares of the Banyoro.
Over what?
The share, on the royalties, the share. Because the law is very clear. The indigenous
share from the
communities
oils?
must remain. Yes,
Still, that one you went to court as well.
yes. Everything went to court, forests, what, everything.
What are you challenging over the oil, for example?
No,
Because
this oil
What
happens.
does the law say about minerals in Uganda?
Now, when we are handling these issues, we are not only basing on Uganda laws only. The law of Uganda says the minerals is for the government. But when these United Nations declared on the rights of indigenous communities, they reverse back the minerals to the indigenous communities. They are the owner. I don't know whether you're getting me. The government is supposed to get a portion from these royalties, but now it is the... But we are using international laws, and they are very clear to this. Although we don't have time to read them here, but we are basing on them.
If Uganda had a federal system,
Yes.
I want you to look at a comparison and tell me, if Uganda had a federal system and the path you have taken of court,
Yes.
what do you think would bring results easily in as far as you as the indigenous people benefiting from the oil?
Court. Now, for us, we are going to handle issues for the old Ugandans. No, for us, we are handling our issue as Banyoro. Because now, if other regions are sleeping, for us, let's go to court and agitate court, and we know we shall get our rights. Yes.
You think other regions are sleeping?
Yes, they are sleeping.
How?
No, now you see the Bagiso. I'm saying Kakungulu took over a very big portion of land. They are quiet. They are peaceful. They have no problem.
Yes.
Why do you disturb them if they are peaceful?
Because probably
Hey.
there is no way they were affected.
And that's
Kakungulu did not carry the land and went it anywhere.
they did not carry that, but they are not benefiting from that land.
How?
Yes, there are sugar plantations, they are what for Kakungulu. But here, we are particularly for the Banyoro. Let us try the judiciary, and then we see the way forward.
What is the position of the Kingdom of Bunyoro in as far as your endeavors are concerned?
No.
Are they backing you?
Very much, of course. But as you know, these cultural institutions were stewarded by the government, and most of them are getting salary from the government. They cannot talk much. So, we as the community, the stakeholders, let us try the law.
So you are the grandchildren of Kabalega
Exactly.
taking the step.
Very much.
The kingdom will find you on the way if they want.
No, you see, when we talk of the kingdom is the Banyoro.
Yes.
Yes, and
No,
if,
but
if the thing is done,
Fine. But there is an institution that symbolizes you, the Banyoro. And
okay,
that's what
right.
people-
But
Yes.
when we are fighting as Banyoro, even the kingdom is involved. There is no difference between the cultural institution and the Banyoro. We are one.
So what I want to know and what I want us to put clear to somebody watching.
Yes.
So is this an initiative of the kingdom or it's by you?
It is an initiative of the Banyoro. And the king himself is behind us. Even he wrote a statement trying to, to make everybody aware that these people are doing this work and it is a noble cause for the Banyoro.
This is not easy to believe because
Yes.
the complaints you're making are very big.
Yes.
We would have been, those of us with cameras would have had the kingdom spokespeople.
No.
The kingdom spokesperson.
You see,
the kingdom ministers coming out to air out these grievances. For example, issues to do with the oil.
no, look here. the institution was reinstated by the government.
Why am I saying that? You have, I'm sure, noticed the rest of other cultural institutions.
Yes.
In case of anything, their spokespersons will come out.
Yes, I know. They will come.
You get?
Yes.
The other day I was talking to, there is some cultural institution in Zombo.
Yes.
The spokesperson was complaining about something to do with tobacco and something like that. Very vibrantly. You get?
Yes.
How come we are seeing you, the Bazukulu of, the Baidukulu of Kabalega, not the kingdom?
No, not
How
the
come you are at the front of the kingdom?
The kingdom, for us, we went to court to seek the representative order to represent the Banyoro. We did not go as the cultural institution to court. I don't know whether you're getting me. So as the Banyoro, we are representing the Banyoro in a legal way. Whatever is coming back, coming from court is for the Banyoro, including the institution.
That one I understand.
Yes.
My expectation would be that the kingdom would be at the forefront and the rest of
No, these cultural institutions have got limits. They have got limits. They are answerable to the government because they are getting some whatever salary from the government, and you cannot talk much to your boss. You cannot take government to court.
Really?
No, you can't.
How come other How come other cultural institutions come out vibrantly and where they disagree with government?
They go to court.
Some don't go to court.
Yeah, they are vibrant.
They come out, say their complaints openly, and sometimes action is
okay. That's okay. And if these one of you are not vibrant, what do we say? They are not. They have not come out straightforward to agitate their issues.
Okay.
Hey. But now we as Banyoro, we are in court for the Banyoro.
Has the kingdom let you down?
No, he has not let us down. He is supporting us.
But you say they are not vibrant like others.
No, I don't want to go in details of the affairs of the institution because they have got their own problem as an institution.
Okay.
Yes, but what we want is the real meaning of the cultural institution is going to come from court, because you cannot be a cultural institution when the land is being taken away. There is no strength at all when you don't have land. When your people are squatters, I don't know whether you're getting me. That's the argument. And that's why you see in Nakasongola, they are not vibrant. Why? Because there is a mile. The land is being owned by the people from Mengo. Now what can you say when you don't have power on land? So jointly, Ibara, Ibustora, and Buktarepa, we are pursuing this issue to regain our glory.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Mr. Mwanguzi?
Muhumuza.
Mr. Muhumuza.
Solomon
Gunjunzire.
Yes, yes.
You have mentioned 3 organizations.
Yes.
But you are director for operations in one of them, which is Bukitarepa.
In both of them, in all of them rather, because we have a memorandum of understanding.
Okay.
Yes.
You're working together.
Yes.
To score these goals.
Exactly.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.